Good evening. Hello, how are you? Thank you for staying. Hope you guys are enjoying the cookies.
It's a long day.
It's a long day, yes. Hi, my name is Sissy, and this is my sister Kate.
Hi.
We're two sisters home styling, and we're here to talk about home staging and the benefits and how you could work with it. Okay. Okay, that's okay.
Sorry, this way.
Oh, okay. Okay, we've been in business since 2011, and we have partners with real estate agent like yourself, sellers, home sellers who wants to make sure that the property is prepared properly, and builders like Concord ADEX and Chupon. We've done some of the model suite and inventory units for them, and investors who buy and flip the properties. So, and we have many success with them since 2011. And we have different awards like Best of House Client Satisfaction, which is an online platform where everybody talk about home design, and it's for remodeling and design. So we had like awards since 2015 with the Best of House Client Satisfaction, meaning that our client will write a review of how happy our service is with them. And we have the top 10 staging team of the year with Real Estate Staging Association, which has like hundreds and hundreds of stagers throughout North America. So we train, certify, and fully insure. So now I'm talking about the benefits of home staging. And we all know home staging is to prepare the property to make sure that it looks like a model suite. So when people walk in, they love it, they buy it for top dollars and for the short time. That's the most important thing. So like once your home is prepared, once the property is prepared with furniture, accessory, artwork, and it will it will have very beautiful photos put on MLS, because we all know everybody looks online nowadays before they make a decision to visit the property. So that's your first contact with the potential buyers and the buying agents. And we all look online, and after 5-6 properties, if your photos is not stand out, people tend to forget. So you want to make sure that you want to grab their attention, and you want to show the property in the best possible light. And it create a memorable first impression. That's what you want them to remember you as. Remember the property as. It's like they go, oh, that's the really good looking one. Oh, I like how the living room look. So they would go, okay, let's go take a look at that. And that's your first contact. And they make that decision within 5-10 seconds, because they look 5 seconds and they go, okay, move on. If you don't have that, you don't grab the attention. And then create a warm and welcoming feeling, especially for vacant property. If it's like everything's empty, people, they lose interest basically. So that's an example of one of the property is when this is how it looks and when it's vacant. And once it's staged, it actually draws the client to go in. It draws potential buyer to go in. And the way we lay out our furniture and artwork with the light fixture, when they walk in,
$40 to $80 to $100 at the most. So something inexpensive, but it definitely add value to the property. It make the house look more updated or an upgrade instead of the builder light fixtures, right? So this is what we do. And also we can suggest them to, if it need a fresh coat of paint, we give them color consultation, we give them color suggestions. So all those are done within that 1 hour consultation. Now, when they're living in a property, I'm sure you all can appreciate walking to the bedroom. The bedding are not that presentable. It's okay, it's your home. But if you want to bring people in to have tour of your property, you want people to buy your home, you don't want to, just like when you go to a job interview, do you wear your pajama to go to a job interview? No. You go to work, right? You go to interview. You put your suits on, jacket at least, right? That's what your house is doing. Their house is doing, going to an interview. So they have to do that. Buy a new set of cover letter. We give them information where they can get it. Like this one, right? $50. You can get a whole new cover letter. So your bedroom look like a hotel bedroom. You want people to walk into the house thinking people already moved out. That's the image you want to create. And that's how you catch people's attention, right?
And that's the easiest way with the coverlets because you don't have to change the sheets, you don't have to do anything with your own pillow. You just put it on top of whatever you've been using.
So
and looks so much nicer. They just have that crisp look.
Mm-hmm. And we also recommend them to buy a new shower curtain, $10.
Exactly.
So much better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a set of towel, nice fresh hotel look towel. That's just for showing. Don't use it. Put it away at nighttime. Hang it up in the morning.
Yes, and it's ready for showing. Yep.
Talking about less than $100.
Yep.
That's all they have to spend and make the whole master bedroom look so much better. Okay. So these are the type of tips we will go over with them, and we will tell them where they can find these items. Nice and easy.
Yeah. So that's what we emphasize on. The home consultation is the most important step to get an occupied property ready for the market. $250, 1 hour, and the homeowner is ready to go. They know exactly what has to be done. You know, like I said, it's so overwhelming for them, and they just don't want to do anything when it's just too confusing. But when we go in, we explain to them, okay, this is like step by step. You know, it's just so much easier for them. So, like, it's really, really worth it to every occupied home property should have a home consultation to be fair, to make sure that it's all prepared properly. So, so this is the accessory staging for occupied home because most of the time people already have the majority of the furniture, like sofa and dining table and things like that. So these are the sample package. So it could be like 10 to 15 artwork. Like these are artwork with like pops of color. It just brings it up to a more updated area rug, 2 sets of lamps. Lots of time, people's lamps are really short, or maybe it's really dark. It's not bright enough. Like a nice side table, centerpiece with flowers, like something like these that we have put in, like centerpiece for the dining table. Or for the coffee table. With coffee table, sometimes we would have different art pieces in it. You know, it just makes that difference. It just makes it look like a model home, and that's what you aim for. Even though, like, the furniture, like, is their own furniture. But just having a little bit of that, it really, really makes a difference.
This is a sample of the before.
That's right.
Sellers furniture.
Yep, sellers,
Sofa,
yep.
Coffee table, then area rug, table lamp. So this is what we did.
Yeah. So we just add some toss cushions and accessory. Area rug has a little bit of green, which is always very sharp, and the table lamps and the end table. The lamps is very, very important.
We arrange the sofa and the love seat positions to make the room look bigger.
By the way, warm light you suggest like daily light or warm light for living? Usually, do you have any?
Usually it's like the soft, warm,
soft light.
soft, warm,
Soft one.
soft
It's better
white.
than, daylight.
No, daylight is
Sometimes it's too green or too blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too straight. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no romantic fantasy or something.
You need, yeah.
Eyes. It's hard on your eyes. You walk
And
into,
it just gives you a better glow to on your furniture and for the whole room,
But is it
basically.
right? There should be different light for bedroom and for living.
If it's the soft white, it
Yeah.
could be used in
For
any
it's
parts of the.
universal, yeah.
Exactly, exactly. As long as it's nice and soft. Yeah.
So this is the same house, just the other part of the house. This is the dining chair set, and this is what we did. So we brought in a nice small round glass top dining tables. It showed the space better, make the room look larger, and you see the space underneath the stairs. Those were empty and we have a chunks of wire hanging, you know. So we put things and make it look presentable, nice and fresh. So that was the after of that room. What a different, eh?
Yeah, quite different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the bedroom. That's the same room.
Yeah. Using the bed, we just brought in our own bedding, lamps, a bit of accessory artwork. Like the
Actually,
color is very
The
important.
room wasn't that big, so they pushed the bed against the wall, right against the window. And you can see the ceiling is not a straightforward up. It cut the corner, right? Because it's an old barn, a farmhouse look. So they utilize that space. When you walk in, you feel really claustrophobic. You know, it's not comfortable. But after we stage it with the light fixture, with the, artwork, the ceiling looks higher. It's true. So this is another one. This is the master bedroom in the same house. It's their bed, our side table, table lamps. We asked them to purchase the coverlet, so that's their coverlet. Simple, clean, presentable,
You
right?
use the same bed, right?
It's
Oh,
their
yes.
bed.
It's the bed.
This is a change what sheet or
Yes.
Yeah, the
coverlet.
comforter.
cover.
That's all.
Coverlet.
That's all it takes. That's all it
okay.
takes. Yeah.
And the table lamp.
Yes.
Right, it's the side tables. And then make it look like a presentable room. And the room was big. It's a nice big room. And has good windows. But the everyday bedding is not making it. Oh, and I'm sure you all seen it. I saw a lot of MLS picture look like this. Right?
It's,
Really,
there are some out
Alright.
there. Yes.
There are a lot of those MLS picture look like this. I'm sorry.
this is just good. That's
How are you going to try to attract buyer to come look at your house?
Yeah.
It really decreased in
Yes. I mean, 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. That's all it takes for them to make that decision to take a look.
To see your property or not.
Exactly.
So this is another occupied home. This is a family room with an open kitchen. So this is the before and that's the after. Okay. You see the ceiling? Don't you love this bubble right up there? That's after a birthday party. So again, it's a teamwork. Okay, we cannot do miracle. The seller has to do their job.
Yeah.
To clean, to declutter, to do what we suggest, right? If they do 80%, I'm very happy. If they do 100%, make your job easier to sell the place, make my job easier to make it look presentable, look like a show home. So this is another bedroom, typical. Look, okay? That's it, very simple.
Yeah. The bed, the end table, we didn't really change any of that.
No,
just the bedding.
And the table lamp
Yeah.
is ours.
Mhm.
So this is a living room, very popular big sofa, black. And that's after.
Yeah.
Different sofa.
It's the same. It's exact same thing. We position slightly different, and we remove a lot of the clutter.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to remember we are trying to sell the place. So it's not how you live; it's how you try to sell. That's the most important thing. And it has decorative cushions. It has the cushions always coordinate with the artwork, and then that's what makes it look so comfortable and very, very attractive. But simple, very just you twirl things here and there.
Now keep in mind, occupy the property, the item we rent out for staging are not for their everyday used. So they has to be disciplined not to use those areas. So a lot of people, if they're lucky, they have somebody else they can move out to live with their parents, move their in-laws house for a few weeks. Those are the best scenario. If it's not, they have to make sure they only use certain area of their home and not to disturb, the staged item.
So, do you really suggest like the odor or fragrance or those kind of perfume or something air freshener? Do you suggest those kind of stuff?
We prefer fresh air.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh,
because nothing too perfumey. Because sometimes people walked in and it's just too overpowering, and people feel like, are you hiding something with like such a strong,
It's too
powerful smell?
artificial.
Yeah,
And there are people that are allergic to those
yes,
chemicals.
it's true.
Or
Yes.
Yes.
Or when you walked in, it's so overpowering. People just kind of go, they don't want to stay in there and look.
Exactly.
So you need to
So
make
they need
sure,
to clean.
yeah.
But when we do get the fresh air, go in and out for a
Mm-hmm.
few days and tell them not to make curry or ginger,
Yeah.
right? Chinese cooking.
or
Don't
garlic or something?
don't make a fish or something for
Oh, yeah.
they have to change the a little bit, yeah.
It's a huge investment. You think about it, right? A little bit of time. You're going to
And
sell it
effort.
for effort, and you sell it for a lot more and faster, and it's worth it, right? Once you explain that to the homeowners, they understand and they will do it.
Okay, so we have to speed it up.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is just another example. It's a child's bedroom. It's all that furniture. We reposition it, brought in the artwork and the bedding. So for vacant property, as we mentioned, we brought everything in. We bring everything in needed. So the main room it usually should be staged is the living room, dining room, kitchen, master bedroom, master ensuite, and we do the powder room, foyer. Those are the main area. If it's a really big luxury home, you have a family room, you have a library. Yes, that should be staged. Depends on the budget, right? So this is a occupied staging example for what you're getting. We say occupied staging. So you have a dining set, you have a living room set, one master bedroom, and the bathroom. And that's your sample
Per month, right?
per month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And second month.
And you have a renewal option.
Yes.
Should be around, you get 40% discount from the original month. And this is what they look if you don't stage it. This is how in MLS picture look for the same house. Okay, so that's the difference.
The
So-
bigger the house, the more you charge.
Of course.
Yeah. Because we have to bring in more furniture.
You need more furniture.
Yeah.
You need more artworks, right? Yes, that is the norm, right? So so these are the area we will address. Foyer, if you have a nice big foyer, you need console table. See the stairwell, bathroom. So So this is very easy. If any of you guys have worked with home stagers before or not, this is how it works with us. You have. So first, you have your client, right? You start your listing, or before you start your listing, you talk to them about home staging, if they're interested. So you arrange, you contact us first, or you can give my phone number to your seller, and then they can call me and say, Mary told me to call you. So it depends on how you want to handle it, how active you want to be or how active your client to be. It works any way you want. Some of the agent directly work with me, and some of the seller take over after the introduction. So it all depends on how much you want to be involved. So we said we had a consultation visit. We send out proposal to give the client, and we copy you with all the correspondence, how much the package will be after 24 hours. Client confirmed the staging package selection. After that, we send paperwork, agreement, and invoice sent to the client. If the client is paying, if you want to pay, we send it to you. Client sends signed agreement and submit full payments to secure staging date. We allow us about 3 to 5 business days to make staging arrangements. The payment is submitted. Client arrange professional photo section on the day of staging. So we usually work staging between 9 to 1, 9 to 2, depends on the location, how big the job is. Usually by 3 o'clock, you can send a photographer to come in to take photo the same day. And once you have a firm offer, give us a call, allow us another 3 to 5 days to arrange the D-stage appointment. Very simple and easy. We can be reached by phone, WhatsApp, WeChat, text, email, whichever you want to be, how to communicate with us. Okay, seller, you need to convince them. Actually, nowadays, most of the seller knows about home staging, and they know it works. They know it helps them to sell their property better and faster. So when the house is not staged, you have to tell your seller, you have 5 listings around this block, this neighborhood. 3 of them have staged. If yours is not staged, you're down here, you're not measuring to the rest of the competition, right? Your competition is going to sell faster. So what about your carrying cost? Each month, any property has carrying cost. Is it worth it to pay $2,000 to $5,000 every month if the house not selling, or pay your $3,000 staging fee? Which one works better for you, right? So you sort of give them, they know, but sometimes most people don't like to give money out in advance, right? Even they know they will get that back, investment back, within 1 month, 2 months. It's a big turn. Your property gain a lot of value when it's staged and sell faster. So just, try to reason with them. If it's a condo, how much it costs you to keep a condo for another month, not selling, right? So give them some number to say, okay, I guess, you should do it, Mrs. Wong. So especially when the house is not in the best possible condition, buyers typically ask for reduction because they need to update, they need to improve. It will cost you maybe $300 upgrade 3 light fixtures. But if you have to pay them to do it because they say, oh God, that's ugly, that's all, I don't like it, you might have to pay them $1,000 if you talk about, reduction, right? So things like that you want to avoid because you don't want to leave money on the table. You want to be proactive. You want to, you don't want to give people any excuses. A lot of people think, oh, my house is not expensive. It's only luxury home needs to be staged. Not correct. Any house, any property, when you put it on sale, should be staged, okay? It's the same, you get the same benefit, sell faster and for more money. Luxury home, family dwelling and condos. Any property needs to stage in order to sell better, faster. Make it simple. Let the professional to do the job. That's another thing. I know a lot of agents have their own inventory. They buy some pillows, they buy some pictures, they do their staging because they want to save some money. I understand that. But does it really turn out the same? We have warehouse to keep inventory. That's why we coordinate the color. We bring in inventory to match the homeowners, the neighborhood, right? To match the lifestyle. We try to sell it to the buyer. I'm not looking at what they have. I'm trying to attract the buyers. Who are buying this property now in this area? New immigrant. Where are they from, right? Are they from China? They're from Hong Kong? Depends on what spot you are. I mean, we stage all the way to Tartar, not Chinese market, right? So if you try to do your own staging, it might work, but do you have time to deal with that, right? Let the professional do the job. $6 million home. This is the master bedroom, right? So anyway, so again, the seller knows about home staging, so you need to be able to at least give them the resource. You have to talk to them, at least introduce them. I know a good home stager can help you. This is what they can do. At least give them that option. Try, not, the problem is I get a lot of calls. I don't understand why is seller calling me, find my website. Where is an agent? They're not doing their job. It's an agent's job to introduce your seller. I have a good home staging company. They can look after you. If they turn it down, good. At least you did the introduction, right? There's no reason why they have to go online to try to look for a home stager. You have to do your job. It's the best return on investment, home staging. It's true. I don't have to say that again. Okay, for you to incorporate home staging as your marketing tool, as your marketing plan, as your team, $250, the best money you can buy to help your seller at least get the house ready, right? And you can tell your seller, I'll look after you, Mrs. Wong. I'll pay for the consultation even. At least let them to come in, help you with the first step. So for you, it's tax deductible because that is your marketing tool. Some agents, we work with a lot of agents, some of the agents pay for the home staging costs. I know you don't want to hear that, but this is what's happening. I'm not suggesting you have to do it or you should do it. It's up to you, right? But this is what's happening. Some agents pay for everything, depends on the size of property, or some pay for half. Most of them, I would suggest you to let the seller pay for it in advance. And when you sign your listing, you have agreement. At the end of the sale, you give them back whatever you feel like you want to give them back, right? So it's your little bit for your investment, and they should invest. But make sure it's on paper, right? So you cover yourself, because you don't want them to pull the listing off after 3 months and not selling it and you lose money. I don't want that happens to you. So make sure everything's on paper. But that is, a lot of agents are doing that nowadays. I have 2 agents call me.
Can I take one?
Oh, yes.
Find my website.
Yeah, wrong one.
Yeah.
How about this?
And a pen? Would you like a pen?
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
how do you work? So I explain pretty much the same thing. Say, okay, so I'm her team. Whenever she have a new listing, she call me, she pay for consultation, she will pay for the home staging. And some agents say, okay, my budget is $1,000 for every listing. If you need more to get the job done, the seller will pay. So, think about it, yes.
So what happens if it takes longer to sell the house? Let's say some houses take, like, I don't know, 2 months or
Yeah,
some even
that's
3.
renewal option. So after the first month, usually the renewal is 40% off the original month, the first month. So you can just keep renewing until it's sold.
Or we can just say, can you just take it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep.
That's
So the
totally your
commitment is
options.
the first month.
Yep.
And at the end of the 30 days, well, you need to give me 5 days notice to pick up. You prefer to renew, I remind you, would you like to renew? You say yes or you say no, then I arrange today to pick up. Yes, it's very, flexible. Yes.
If I got it reviewed for 2nd month and the property is sold in the first week of the 2nd month and give you 3 to 5 days to re-staging the house, and do I get a rebate for the purchase?
I get a bonus.
No.
You should pay me bonus if it's sold within 2 months. Because I help you, right? Because my service is not really per day.
Yeah.
It's my expertise, it's my design, it's my time invested into this job. Okay? Actually, last year, I'm sure everybody have a great year last year, right? Most of our projects sold within 2 weeks. Some 1 week, some 2 weeks. Because we did a good job. That's the idea. You want the property sell faster. I'm happy for you if it's sold in 2 days. If it's sold in 2 weeks, because that makes me happy, because that means we did our job right. And, some people think, oh, it's better if people renew, you don't have to do anything, you get more money. I say no, because I want my seller to be happy. I want my agent to be happy. I want my furniture back so I can use it for another job. Okay, so anyway, what else? Right, we talk about other options. You can think about how you want to incorporate into your marketing plan. So the goal is property sells faster, happy client, everybody wins. Sorry, taking a little bit longer. Questions?
What's your contact information?
Sorry.
What's that to work to search what WeChat code?
Oh, I see.
Oh, WeChat, it's not my phone number.
Yes.
I prefer WhatsApp, text. Text would be easier. We have business card out here. We have
Yeah, here's some pen.
We have some postcard, have more information. Yep, please come help yourself.
Thank you. Questions, anything? Yeah, anything. Any questions for